Ryan McCaffrey with IGN, Ramone Russell from Sony San Diego. Welcome once again, Ramone.
It's good to be back. Thank you for having us back.
Always good to have you because, as I always tell you, that means it's baseball season.
It is baseball season.
Here we are with MLB The Show 18, and once again, some big new changes to everybody's favorite mode, Road to the Show.
Big changes to Road to the Show. Shout out to Steve Merker. Merker. Sorry for messing your name up, Merk. Lead game designer for Road to the Show this year and product owner. This is his baby, him, Nick Livingston, and Nick's brother. And we really shook up Road to the Show this year.
Yeah, what are we looking at on this screen here?
We're looking at our archetype system.
All right,
but
tell me more.
Other big news about Road to the Show. No more microtransactions.
That's music to any gamer's ears.
They're gone. So you can't make your guy 99 as soon as you create them. No more microtransactions. It's all about, we're trying to be a little bit more realistic for Road to the Show. And with that, you can't be Mike Trout and Clayton Kershaw. Like, you're not going to be a first-round draft pick that's highly touted.
Yeah.
Those are once-in-a-generational talents. But it's not where you start in life, it's where you finish. And that's really important because you're going to be a mid to late-round draft pick in Road to the Show.
Putting the road in Road to the Show.
We're putting the road back in Road to the Show. You're going to be drafted between the 15th and 25th or so round this year, right? You're not a highly touted prospect. We're telling the underdog story. You know, Albert Pujols was not a high draft pick. Andre Dawson wasn't a high draft pick.
My guy, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt was not a high draft pick, but it doesn't matter where you start in life. It matters where you finish. So here we are. This is a huge change to Road to the Show. Again, no microtransactions, and you can't make your guy 99. There's two reasons why you can't do that. The first is you're going to choose an archetype, and this is really, really cool. It's an awesome feature that we love this year. We're a position player. You have a few different to choose from depending on whether you're outfield or infield. So let's take a look at these, right?
Let's do it.
So we got the Wizard. This is like your Trey Turner, your Ozzie Smith type guy. Strengths, fielding, speed, weakness, power. So if we look over to the attribute screen, we can see his max cap. And what that means is that attribute, that's as high as you can get it to go. As you start progressing, that's the highest as it can go. But you can supplement it with equipment. This guy can bunt. We can max out bunting.
Never really going to hit for a ton of power, though.
Never going to hit for a ton of power. But we look at here, durability, speed, stealing, fielding, and reaction. We can all max out. So that's what's important for this archetype. So let's do drastic change. Let's go down to bat first.
All right,
so
bat
first,
that's your corner outfielders.
Corner outfielders, first baseman, and we tell you the suggested primary position: catcher, first base, third base. But you can make this guy second base if you want. You can choose it. It's your world.
Sandberg.
There you go. It's your world. Power. You can max out power. 99 power. You can have a cannon arm, but you're not going to be running that fast. Like, your speed is maxed out at 40. And so, again, the really important thing here is remember your max caps. That's as high as those attributes will go. And your starting cap. So your starting cap is 40, right?
Okay.
We're going to talk more about that as soon as we go into the game. So let's make a decision here. Which
are we making me? Are we making you? Or are we just going to make somebody?
Hey,
what do we want to do here?
Short sleeve. His last name Short Sleeve.
All right. So we got Mad Dog Short Sleeve.
Mad Dog Short Sleeve.
Let's make him. We need a little pop just in case we want to maybe hit some bombs for the people watching this video. So let's maybe go power corner maybe.
Power corner. All right, we'll choose power corner. So let's see. Our starting cap is 50 on power and 35 on contact, right?
Yeah.
So let's remember that. 35 and 50.
Okay. In we go.
All right. So before we go into the showcase, let's look at his attributes. So my current cap was 50, right?
Yes.
We didn't tell us that, right? The screen we just saw showed that our max cap was what for power, right? It's 99. But we see this new thing, which is the current cap. So our starting power is 50. Our current cap is 65.
Interesting.
So that's very, very important. So 99 is the goal, right?
Yep.
But we also have a current cap, which is 65. We can't go past that 65. So we're at a 50. So what's going to happen is we're going to play the game, and I'm going to tell you how you're going to get training points. And then you're going to slowly creep up that power, and then you're going to hit that current cap.
Okay.
There's got to be a way to increase it, right?
I would
and
think
so. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Same thing. All of these attributes have your current starting, where you started at, and your current cap and your max cap. And that's very important because that's what we saw before. That's what we saw on the archetype screen. We were looking at the current caps and the max caps. But there's a way you can increase that current cap as well.
Baseball, the RPG. I like where we're going with this.
All right, so we're going to back out here and load another save file where he's already in game.
All right.
So we're jumping into Road to the Show. A few things about Road to the Show.
Yes.
You know, all of the improvements that we've made in gameplay that I talked about a few weeks ago, about what's baseball, pitching, hitting, fielding, catching, and throwing. All that stuff, those 5 tools about MLB The Show and real baseball, all that stuff comes over the Road to the Show. All those new animations, the new catches, the new tags, the new throws, my brand new tagging system, all those new batting stances. You've got batting stance creator to create your own batting stance for Road to the Show.
Yeah, we got a video for that on IGN if you want to see it.
All those things are in Road to the Show, and we are in a minor league stadium. One thing about all of our minor league stadiums is we've redone all of the backdrops.
Nice.
So all of our backdrops in the minor league stadiums are now fully 3D, no more 2D geometry out there.
Oh, look at this. It's slow motion there. It's got to get to the bag. Nope. Only play was to first there. That was the right decision.
It was the right decision. So we saw a little slow motion going on there. So there's a reason for that.
Okay.
If you're using an infielder in Road to the Show, what we found last year was there were some really hard hit balls that, as a human being, you don't have the reaction time to get to. So now we slow those plays down.
Okay, just
so
so you can give you a shot at it.
We give you a shot at it. But if you don't like it, you can turn it off
and
go back to not ever making those plays. So I'm gonna hopefully this guy will throw me a ball so we can see a base gain. We can see a base gains here.
Okay.
He's gonna watch. He's gonna take a fastball right down the middle.
No, it's curveball. It does catch the corner there on the outside.
Of course, he's gonna throw me a strike. And again, we can see these wonderful looking backdrops in all the minor league stadiums this year that our art team worked on. I'm swinging if he gives me.
Nope,
something.
that's a ball.
All right, that's a ball. So he should get plate discipline.
Okay, I see it.
All right. So how do you get training points in Road to the Show this year? This is all new what we just saw. So the way that you played Road to the Show in the past, you play a game, the game would be over, and you'd end up with, 600,
build up your points and then
you
spend
have
them
your
how
points,
you want.
and then you'd spend them however you wanted to. That's gone. That's not how Road to the Show works anymore. Road to the Show works with this new system we call performance gains or base gains. You get training points based on what you do in real time, based on your skill. So everything
that makes sense.
is auto-spent.
Yeah.
And here's how it works. I'm going to swing for power. Hopefully I can get a base.
No, grounder to first.
Grounder to first.
3 unassisted.
So
there.
I power swung, right? Didn't get a hit, and see my power went down. It cost me. Now, had I got a hit, my power would have went up. So if you want your power to go up, there's 2 ways you can do it. Hit doubles, triples, and home runs, or use power swing.
Yeah.
But you see it backfired right there.
Yes.
All right, so we got double play situation here. No, we don't have a double play situation.
Just get right to first. You got nobody out. Yeah, held that runner, though.
Held the runner. And where's my base? Where's my performance gains? Talk to me. There we go.
There you go. Nice.
Made a good play. Made the right reaction. Got the guy out. So you see I got base gains and reaction, arm accuracy, and fielding. Bag up a little bit. There's nobody.
Nobody out, nobody on.
Nobody out, nobody on.
Nice and easy to first. That's all you got to do. And charge that, though.
Oh,
your third baseman
picked that up. And since we're in Road to the Show, as you see these close-up on these guys' faces, we've did a lot in Road to the Show to make the guys look more lifelike.
Excellent.
All of our skin texture and skin tones in PS4, we've redone them. So all of our skin textures for Road to the Show, they're now high-res PS4 skin textures.
Sweet.
We've redone all of our hair to give the hair more color, accuracy, more depth. We've redone all of the head shapes. So hopefully when you're playing Road to the Show, everybody should look a little bit more lifelike.
And it should be noted, we are playing on a PS4 Pro right now.
We are.
Curious?
We are. Plate discipline. Let's go. Get my plate discipline up.
Be playing for Billy Bean in Oakland in no time. That OBP up.
I'm swinging for power.
Lace that's going to stay fair.
Stay fair.
Going to go for 2 on that?
Oh, go back. I'm going to go back.
But bad throw. You probably would have gotten in there,
all right.
But you don't know that.
Power swung, got a base hit, so my power went up. And that's my first career double.
Keep the
first
ball.
Career double-A hit. Let's go, Joe Random. He's looking like, somebody say that ball for me.
They'll do the old trick where they flip another ball into the stands in the
all right,
dugout.
Here we go. I'm going to swing for contact here.
Okay.
And again, remember, these are all new systems to Road to the Show. Gone are the days where you just play the game.
Oh, that's got a chance. That's got a chance.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Now, that wasn't a power swing. That was a contact swing. But because I hit a home run,
right?
I still got rewarded with a base gain in power and a base gain in contact.
Excellent.
So, again, like there's 2 ways you can increase your power. 1 by power swinging and getting hits, or 2 by hitting doubles, triples, and home runs with contact swing, which is what just happened. And here we're seeing another full-speed replay. These are all new this year to MLB The Show.
Nice.
Shout out to Kirby, Ross, and Compton, the presentation team. We also have a new bass crowd layer. We went out to a few games this year and recorded some new audio from a few baseball games.
Really working hard there, going to a baseball game. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Ooh, pulled him off.
Pulled him off the
all right,
bag.
Negative base
that
game,
cost
right?
You big
that cost
time.
me. I did that on purpose so I could show you what happened. Here's another full-speed replay.
You know what? He's a minor leaguer. He's not perfect.
I'm not perfect, you know. I gotta get my attributes up.
You know what? I'm saying, Mr. Castillo over there at first. He's got to stretch for that.
Yeah, he's got
to stretch for that.
He's got to help. He's got to help.
Don't come off the bag.
He's got to help his boy out. 8th 3. We're getting kind of smashed. Uh-oh.
That's got
Talk
a chance
to me.
too. Oh, off
That's
the
a
wall.
double. Cool thing in Road to the Show, you can hold L2, and we'll switch camera views for you.
Nice.
And I got an RBI. Base gains.
There it is. Power versus righties.
Power versus righties. All right. 2 outs. I just need to make this play at first base.
We can still, of course, import our Road to the Show
Absolutely.
guy from previous years, yes?
So there's something really interesting there. So when you import your guy, you're going to have to choose an archetype too. And so if your guy's already really, really strong, what's going to happen is if you have attributes that are over your max cap, they're going to gradually get pulled down back into the archetype that you chose. It's not going to happen instantly, but they're gradually going to get pulled down.
All right. Big day for Joey Random
I'm
here.
having a monster game,
Joe Mad Dog Random, 3 for 4. Got a couple extra base hits.
Ooh,
the ball's up, but it looks like you got under it a little bit.
I got under it a little bit. Batting clutch. I had a guy in scoring position. Didn't bring him in. Negative attribute points and batting clutch.
That's the ball game.
And that's the ball. I think I did good. And again, we can play next game.
Just jump
Spin
right
in the
to
game,
it,
jump right to it. If you're in a home stand or an away stand, you don't have to go back to the front end. But we're going to go back to the front end so we can check out the brand new performance gain screen.
Excellent.
Right.
And some nice progress there.
All right. And again, you know, the Road to the Show scenes return. I am awesome. That is what I play for. Yes, sir.
Wow, 2:56 p.m. That was quite a a noon start.
That was
to
a
that
noon
game.
start. And you see, like, the guys look so much more lifelike this year with the changes and improvements that we've made to the skin tones, the hair, and the face archetypes. All right, so here's the performance gain screen. So the screen's all new, and as you pointed out before we started recording, we have a new call-up track, which is on the top right-hand corner of the screen. So what are we looking at? We just played a full game in Road to the Show. Didn't take a lot of time. As you saw, batting clutch, we didn't do well.
Correct.
Didn't do that well. So our batting clutch went down.
Yeah, you were closing in on .50 there, but it
went down. So the really important thing to remember, what we're looking at, we're looking inside one attribute point. So we're not looking at 50 to 55.
Right.
This is the inside of one attribute point. We raked in power, right? So we got performance gains in contact, power, plate discipline, durability, and reaction. But you see, our power is starting to move up a little bit. Our power is starting to move up a little bit. And we can see the gains that we got per game. And again, this is inside one attribute point. So to get to 41, we need to fill this bar all the way up. And that's how it works with all attributes.
So the road to our 65 power cap, it's a long road.
It's a long road.
It's a long season.
So since we talked about that cap, we're going to explain that a little bit more. So I'm going to sim a few games. So there's 2 ways you can improve your character. Well, 3 ways you can improve your character in Road to the Show. You've got your performance gains, which happens in-game based on your performance.
Right.
What you do, that's how you get training points, and they're auto-allocated. You don't get to choose where they go. The second way we're going to see right now. So he should be coming to give me a training session.
Okay.
All right, so This is a training session. So two ways. We just talked about the first, which is performance games in-game. The second way is focus training. So every year in Road to the Show, you're going to have about 25 focus training sessions where you get to choose what you work on. So remember, when we created our guy, our current cap on power was 65, right?
Yes.
We got to, there has to be a way to extend that. Here's how you extend it.
Ah, that makes sense.
This training right here allows us to extend that cap by 1.
Cool.
So remember, our power is like 50 now, right? And we got to get it from 50 to 65. But when we hit 65, we're going to eventually have to extend our current cap.
So playing the games increases your actual stats. These training sessions between games will increase your theoretical stats, basically.
Yes to both.
Yeah.
So you have an opportunity in the training sessions to improve attributes right now.
Okay.
So you see here, we can just straight up improve.
Gotcha.
We can straight up improve our contact right and contact left by 3 points. It's literally going to go up 3 points.
Got it.
But here's where that decision comes into play. We have an opportunity to increase our current cap. Because remember, we got the max cap, which we can't go over.
Yeah.
And that was everything that was green on the archetype screen. But we have our current cap, which is right now 65.
Okay.
So this is pretty much the only way we're going to be able to improve that. So which choice should we make here?
Well, we're a power hitter here.
We're a power
chosen
hitter.
A corner guy.
Chose a corner guy, so we
I
got to
think
choose this.
we got to take those T power drills right there.
All right, bam. Choose that, and we're going to see a training screen. And our current cap for power has now went up by 1.
Nice.
All right, so let's jump into another game. Oh, we got another scene here. You're going to need to keep improving your fielding skills. Here we go. This is awesome. So this is also new this year. The next few games is going to tell us how many. We have an opportunity to get 2 times performance gains for fielding, reaction, and arm accuracy. So this is really important because when you're playing the game, if you sim certain aspects like base running and fielding, you're only going to get half the possible points that you could have.
That makes sense.
You're going to need to play. All right, so we've got another training choice. So again, we can just straight up increase, and we have a pitch recognition drill. So we don't have any cap improvements here.
Yeah.
But let's train with this teammate, and let's make our batting clutch go up.
Excellent.
All right, so we're going to jump into another game. So there's those 25 training sessions per year, and then there's one training session at the end of each year, which is very important. But we're going to let the people figure that out when they get to it. We're not going to tell them what it is. Right, so again,
can't give away the whole candy store.
Can't give away the whole candy store. Tons of stuff in the Road to the Show. Remember, no more microtransactions. It's all about archetypes. You can't make a 99 guy all across the board anymore. You've got to choose what's important. No superheroes. But you can augment a little with equipment, and we have more licensed equipment in the game this year as well.
Cool. All right, we'll do one more game here, and then we'll wrap it up. We got Joe Mad Dog Random, our shortstop, up and coming in the system.
I'm going to use Showtime, which return.
Right at ball's coming right at him. Charge that ball. Hold that runner back to second.
And
nice
give me
throw.
my base gains. Let's go.
Good accuracy there, yeah.
And remember, we got the 2 times training boost. We decided to field, and we got the boost.
All right, you got 2 on, 2 out here, so really first or second, depending where this ball's hit. Oh, not going to get to that.
Not going to get to that. Couldn't make it. So cameras. Cameras are really important to Road Show. We've reworked pretty much all the cameras in the game. So for the infield, what Chris Gill has done is he's adjusted the cameras to where you'll always be able to see the base runners.
Nice.
You'll never have to move the camera to see where the base runners are. For the outfield, if you're using center field, right field, or left, we've completely redone the cameras in the outfield as well.
Excellent.
All right, no pressure. I raked last game.
You got 1-on-1 out here. You got a big hole on the right side, depending if you want to try and go that way.
Ooh,
right down the gut there, Ramone.
Maybe should have swung at that. Maybe should have swung at that. Power swing. Power swing.
Here we go.
No. Give me my plate discipline. Give me that plate discipline. Let's go.
He's going to come with a fastball here on a 1-1 count, especially after throwing a changeup away.
I'm going to look low.
Probably going to come hard in, I would think. Well, soft away again.
Uh-oh.
Runner moves up.
And now I got a batting clutch opportunity here if I can bring this guy in.
That hole on the right side's gone, but you got a favorable hitters count here, 2-1.
So, speaking of catchers, we've added tons of new animations, and we've reworked all of our logic around what happens when there is a blocked ball or a pass ball.
Yeah, we talked about that last time we were here.
The catchers are going to get up out of their crouches much faster. They're way more efficient. And that was one of the themes about gameplay throughout everything that the guys worked on.
Nice take.
Efficiency. If you look at our game and you don't see anything wrong or you don't call anything out, that's when we think we've done our job. Because if you notice something's off, that means something's not right, because there's a real sport that we're trying to emulate here.
Oh, did you get enough of that? 3-1 fastball up.
Oh, I need to do like 5 push-ups before I swung that. That might have got out. So again, like we were talking about in gameplay when I was first year, it's all about efficiency. Our infielders and outfielders are way more efficient. There's more granularity there, so you're going to see things that a 99 guy can do that a guy who's maybe 70 can't do.
Yeah.
Let me get that. Let me show off a little bit. Let me show off a little bit. I don't think I got the arm strength, though.
You got it.
Oh, yes, sir.
Nice play.
Yes, sir. Feeling real good. So another new thing that's been added to the game for second base and shortstops in Road to the Show and the regular game, as your fielding ability increases, you're going to have a possibility to play more flashy, extravagant animations.
Nice.
So you really want to start to increase your fielding ability. It's not something that happens all the time, but it's just about, if a ball's hit to this guy 10 times, how many of those 10 times, if it's a really, really difficult play, and this only happens on difficult plays, how many times out of 10 could he potentially make a play on that ball? And again, these are for extreme plays to your left or the right. It's not going to happen. Highlight real stuff. All right, Joe Random, 0 for 1. Should have had that 2-run home run. In my custom batting stance that I created from the batting stance creator.
Got that hole on the right side again. The runner on first. Ooh. Lighting on the off speed.
Yes, nobody saw that. Nobody saw that.
Way out in front.
Nobody saw that. And we saw the new swing analysis.
He's feeding on your aggressiveness there.
Ooh,
good
give me
take.
that. Give me that. Got my plate discipline.
Wanted one of the count to random. Nice. Waited on it, but
I think I got under that.
That is a
I think I got under that.
Thought you were all over that one.
Thought I was all over that one.
Got under it.
I'm doing great. So this is the opposite of the last game. Doing great in fielding, not doing too great in hitting. Game's getting a little bit darker.
To your left. Scoop that up. Flip to first.
And again, there's did it again.
Pulled him off.
Pulled him off, and you see, opposite of base games.
Double the pain.
Double the pain. You're right. Double the pain. And again, we saw the camera slow down there. Hard hit balls in the infield. We slow the action down just a little bit to give you an opportunity to make that play, or an opportunity to not make that play, which is what just happened to me.
An opportunity for Castilla to again fail to stretch out. No stretching out was going to save that.
No,
ball.
that was terrible.
Got a runner on here. You flipped to second.
I'm terrible.
Cover the bag.
All right, this might be my last at bat. I got to make it a good one.
There we go.
I got to make it a good one. Nope, it's not my last at bat. Getting lots of glove work here.
Get 2 here, Ramon. Get 2. Covering that base. 4, 6.
Got
3.
it. All right, there we go. That's
Nicely
the type
done.
of 2 times boost I want to see.
Get it back.
And again, you can see just how much better our skin tones are, the hair color on our Road to the Show guys. Full speed replay.
Nicely turned. Castilla picking that one out.
Yeah, he picked that one out. He didn't help me out on the last one. All right, 0 for 2.
Nobody out here.
Nobody
Scoreless ball game, actually. It might not be your last at bat if nobody can put any runs on the board.
I'm power swinging here.
There it is.
Come on, baby.
It's gone.
Stay fair.
Oh! No, that went foul. Why do you even have to talk about that? We could see it. You saw it go in front of the pole. That means it's foul.
That was my claim to fame right there, and I missed it. I missed my opportunity.
Yeah, you just a hair.
Missed my opportunity.
Foul ball. That's the right call.
Oh man, I'm feeling bad.
Well,
and there's the swing analysis. I was just early on that.
I
I squared it up.
It's going to be something soft away here to counter that inside fastball that you were all over.
I hit that 104 exit velocity.
No, same thing.
Oh, come on, baby.
Time.
Let's go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Because this pitcher's playing with fire again.
Oh, my goodness.
So if he throws, I would be shocked if he throws you another fastball in.
Oh, my goodness.
Shocked.
He's got to be. He's not coming in.
This guy's not ever going to make it to the show if he keeps throwing fastballs in on you like this.
I can't power swing anymore.
Oh no, and a double play.
Oh, man.
Oh, Ramone.
I went from greatness. Oh, man, I had 2 opportunities at greatness, but that's baseball, right?
It's baseball. That's right. It's a game of inches.
Game of it. You fail 7 out of 10 times, you go to the Hall of Fame.
That's right.
If you're batting 300. Oh man, that would have been a perfect way to end the video. I'm never going to live that down.
So still scoreless. You want to try and get 2 here to end this little threat. Get 2.
Take it myself.
Safe.
Didn't have enough time. I got my base gain, so I'm happy. And here's a new emotional situation scene that we have tons of those in the game, right?
Yeah.
This is stuff that happens in real life. We want to put those things in the game because if it happens in real life and you see it in the game, you're like, oh, it's one of those things that you'll notice. Gals will call out the outs, and you'll see a lot more of that stuff this year, along with all the hundreds of animations we have in batting stances, pitching motions.
No pressure, Ramone. You
Fielding.
got a runner at third.
There we
That's
go.
going to get him home. The game-winning
There we
hit.
go. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
A walk-off to end it.
Walk-off
Ramone
to end
Russell
it.
with Mad Dog Joe Random. Game-winning hit. The Riders win it 1-0.
And that is kind of what's happening in the road to the show this year. Again, the big things is no more microtransactions.
Yes, sir.
Can't make Mike Trout. It's all about choosing that archetype and trying to become a legend, make it to the Hall of Fame. Base gains is how you get your training points. Everything is auto-spent. You want to hit for power, you need to hit doubles and triples and home runs, right? There's 2 other ways to train, which we saw those focus training sessions, which you get 25 of a year. And then one really cool training session you get at the end of every offseason, which we won't spoil. And again, everything that we've added to the rest of the game.
You're not even the player of the game.
How am I not the player of the
heck?
game? This is
right.
Kirby, we got to talk, man. We got to talk, Kirby.
Ramone Russell, thank you so much for coming by once again, showing off Road to the Show and MLB The Show 18. We're going to look for this game available on March
27th. But if you pre-order, you can take part in our early access first pitch weekend on March 23rd.
There you go. Of course, exclusively on PS4 and PS4 Pro. For much more on MLB The Show, keep it tuned right here to IGN.